Alrighty. Anybody around? Hi. Anybody out there yet? No. How we doing? Maybe some folks will come. Right now, we are streaming on YouTube and Facebook. Okay. And for those of you that might be watching on Facebook, um, hey guys, how are you? Muppet 3G RB, good to see you. Just a quick, I'm not going to be here all day or nothing like that. Still in you. How are you, man? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. The reason I decided to jump up here real quick and do a stream, and it's going to be a short stream, it's not going to be very long, but my best half, she's a teacher, and she got I don't want to say she got a promotion, but she got a new job title or a new role in what she does at the school. And what she's doing is she's they call it an interventionist. How you doing, Mike? What's up, brother? What's that? They call it an interventionist, okay? And what she does is she takes kids that are like a little bit behind in their studies, and she gets them back on track. You know what I mean? And she does it with a quickness, and she's good at it. You know what I mean? How she's taught me stuff that I forgot. But she's doing this for K through it's K5, right, baby? Yeah, K5. Kinder to fifth grade. Okay, yeah, she'll be working with kids from kinder to fifth grade. That's what I said. She's an interventionist. So there's going to be kids in and out of the classroom all day, every day. Okay, but what the good news is, she got the okay to put a fish tank in the classroom. How awesome is that? So if the kids need, like she said, if they have a lot of, what is it, autism and behavioral emotional support, that kind of stuff. Got you. So what she just told me is what they're doing is they're trying to take the kids, that need a little bit of redirection, instead of blowing up and getting out of hand, they'll get them in there, kind of cool down, recognize what's going on, recognize the situation, but how to handle it better, things like that. Okay, and the school district is allowing her to put a fish tank in the classroom. Problem we have is the school district's not going to pay for it. And with me being off of work right now because of my shoulder, I can't afford it. You know what I mean? So, and I'm not really one to ask for help or anything like that, but I'm, for her, I'm going to do it. I'm putting my pride aside and asking for her. So if anybody would like to sponsor her classroom, and believe me, if you do anything as far as helping out with that, I will make sure your name is plastered all over it, so that way you get credit for it, and people will realize who you are, what you did, and how awesome you are. So if you're interested, okay, you can email me. Just go ahead and email me at Valhalla. I'm in Texas. But you can email me at valhallafishroom@gmail.com. Let me put that up there for you real quick. Valhalla fishroom@gmail.com. Yeah. You can email me at that email address if you're interested. And like I said, you don't have to. It's not something I'm not going to beg. I'll tell you that right now. But if you would like to sponsor a classroom, her classroom, that would be awesome, and we would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. If you want to, donate fish, money, plants, whatever the case may be, because we need everything from top to bottom. I don't have any extra stuff except I might have some extra plecos, but yeah, I mean, if you guys are interested, that would be like super awesome, and we will make sure that you're, especially if you have a uh, like a YouTube like a sticker for your channel, send me that, and I'll make sure that that gets put up where everybody can see it, and everybody will get credit for it. Believe you me, they will definitely get credit for it. I just like I said, I just wish I was back at work so I could just do it myself, but I don't I can't, you know. But yeah, if you're interested in sponsoring a classroom, that would be so like incredibly cool. Um, I would greatly appreciate it, and I know my girlfriend would super appreciate it. But Ali Shan, hey, you know what? I have no problem repeating that. What's going on is my girlfriend is had gotten a I guess kind of a promotion, not really a promotion, not a pay grade anyway, but she's getting paid the same as she was before. But she's just got a different role. Instead of teaching one class, what they have her doing now is they call it an interventionist. Okay, so if kids with like autism or kids are just having problems with their classes and things like that, what she does is she gets these kids together and she gets them back on track, gets them pointed in the right direction, and basically it's basically I guess it's like an addendum to what the teachers are teaching. You know, it kind of helps them figure out what the teacher because they might not understand what the teacher's saying, you know, or you know quite get it. So they go to her and they help her. She helps them with math and reading, and she's good at it. I mean, she's taught me stuff. I'm like, wow, here I am, you know, retired Army staff sergeant. She's showing me stuff, and I'm learning something. So that's really cool. But what we're doing is what also she does too is it's like kids with autism that might break down or children with some like behavioral things like that. She'll basically she brings them into the little classroom, kind of redirects their attention into something better, and you know, kind of teach them how to deal with life situations instead of blowing up and freaking out and stuff like that. So yeah, it's you know what though, RB, and a lot of times that helps these kids so much, and people just don't realize it. You know, a lot of times the parents don't even realize what's going on. They just, you know, oh, my kid's in a special class. They don't really, you know what I mean? They don't really focus as much as they should, but that's what she's doing. And the school district allowed her, you know, they approved her to have a fish tank in the classroom. Unfortunately, Rocco does not have any extra fish tanks. So, um, you know, I'm reaching out to the fish fam. If you know, I'm not saying you have to. I'm not gonna beg, and I'm not gonna do anything like that. But if you would like to help out, we would greatly appreciate it. Because, like I said, with me being on workman's comp right now, I'm, you know, I'm paying my bills, and that's, you know, I might have, you know, an extra 20, $30 here and there, and that's about it. You know, so like I said, if you because of your hearing, yeah, and you know, and it's a whole plethora of things that these kids, you know, they're in these classrooms because you know it's due to no fault of their own. You know, it could be just a physical shortcoming. You know, they might have a you know some crazy thing like a cranial stenosis that's you know putting pressure on their brain or something like that, and they can't I don't know, they can't understand certain things, or they can't understand, you know, how to put a puzzle together because of something silly. You know what I mean? But you know, it's stuff like that. It's stuff like that that she helps these children overcome, and you know, and conquer that shortfall, and become, you know, great citizens in the area. So, like I said, if you want to sponsor, the her intervention classroom and help us put together a fish tank and stuff like that. Well, you know, whatever you want to help us out with. If you want to give, you know, donate some fish, you know, help us get a tank, help us get all that stuff that she's gonna need. You know, I mean, she's gonna need, you know, like food and stuff. I got that. I got the food square. I got so much food. We're good on that. But you know, I mean, it's just, you know, we need to get a tank. We need filtration. We need substrate, plants, that kind of stuff. So if you guys want to help out with that, that would be like super cool. If not, man, I get it. I mean, I totally get it. Oh, Jimmy P, man, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. Way cool. Yeah, and it's not gonna be for a little bit yet, so, it's gonna be like an open door for right now. Joseph Stanley, hey, hey, brother, how you doing? Good to see you, man. So that's what we got going on. We're gonna try to get my girl a nice fish tank set up. Any idea on the tank size? Whatever we can afford. Whatever we can afford. We're not gonna be picky. You know what I mean? And I hate to say it like this, but beggars can't be choosers. So whatever we can muster up, that's what we'll do. But I would like to get something that uh it's not gonna be junk, and that. So I want to do something nice for her and for the classroom. And it's mostly for the kids. I mean, the kids are what's important. You know what I mean? That's where it's at. And if it can help these kids wind down and calm down and I was thinking the same thing, Jimmy P. I was thinking the same thing. I have two of them and I love them. But whatever we can get together. I mean, if we can only buy a 1 gallon tank and put a beta in it, then guess what? Then that's what we'll do. You know. But also, what I was saying too, if you do help out, if you do want to donate or you know whatever have you, if you have a sticker for your channel, send it to me, man, and I got an idea. What I want to do is I want to put a big poster board up there that says special thanks to, and then all you guys' YouTube channels, and put your stuff on there so people can see, just how awesome our fish fam is, and the great things that we do for each other. You know what I mean? So it won't be for nothing. I mean, people will be in there and they will see that. I mean, parents will be in there, school board members will be in there, the district people will be in there. So you will get some notoriety and some publicity on that too. So Buttons, way cool, man. Big J, what's up? So yeah, if you guys want, like I said, you don't have to, but it's mostly for the kids, and I want to do something good for the kids, and I want to do something that's going to be dependable. I don't want to have to be in there every other day fixing this or fixing that. So yeah, man. And I'm not yeah, that's the Valhalla Fish Room was also my PayPal as well. If I'm not mistaken, I'm like 99% positive. Before I say that, let me double check and make sure. But besides that, how's everybody's afternoon going, man? I mean, I know it's only 12:21 here, but I'm sure it's My Fish Tank Aquatics. How you doing? Miss Lori, I do appreciate everything you're doing to help me out, man. You're the best. Okay, PayPal. Where did it go? Here we go. Let's see. Come on, Map. Is anybody else having problems with their phone lately? Like going super slow. My phone is like almost dead in the water almost. Let's see here. Come on. Yes, ValhallaFishroom@gmail.com. That is also my PayPal. So if you would like, just leave me a message. If you donate through PayPal, just put for the classroom and put your name on there so I can make sure you get credit for that. Cooper, what's up, buddy? How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you, buddy. I don't see you much that up anymore, man. Shoot. Oh, I know my fish tanks. I feel you. I feel you. So that's what we're doing. That's why I wanted to do a real quick stream on that. So if anybody would like to, sponsor my Better House Classroom, man, we're taking donations of anything we can use to put a tank together, and to get a tank. Well, hey Cooper, man, I'm glad you're back, brother. I am so glad you're back, and it's really good to see you, man. Way cool. Yo, what's up? So again, that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to put together a nice little setup for her classroom. Something that the kids can kind of focus on for a few minutes and kind of redirect their whatever, and and get back on track and then start learning again. And it helps. I mean, it really does. I wish they would have done stuff like that when I was in school, because that would have helped me out tremendously, but they didn't. So school was a struggle, to say the least. It was a real struggle for me, So when I started getting really thick into the hobby again, you know, I had talked to her about it last year, and we had asked the school district, and they wanted a little bit of details, this, that, and that. So I've been going back and forth with them, and um, finally we got approved on it. So I'm really stoked, that she can do it. But but now, it's like I got some plecos, and that's about really all I got, that I could give up. It's not in a breeding program, or something to that effect. You know what I mean? So we want to get a nice tank put together, some nice substrate, all that good stuff. Um, I found a hella good deal on eBay. Matter of fact, let me share that with you real quick. Um, it was just an amazing deal. The Penguin marine land filters with the bio wheel in them. They had one in there for a 50 to 75 gallon tank for $28. Okay, a 30 to 50 gallon tank for $15.20. No joke. So let me find it for you, and let you see it. Deal was just amazing. I was like, holy cow, are you serious? For really, really? Okay. Right, there it is. Right here. I'm going to put it, copy that, put that right here, paste. There you go. So now if you guys are looking for a nice, filter, oh my, put it in 3 different things. Holy cow, that's not cool. My bad. Here, how about if I do this? The seller is right here. This is who you might want to. That might help if you put the seller's name in there. Here, there's the seller's name. There, that's the seller's name, and he has the Marineland Penguin 100, the 150, the 200, and the 350. Now let's see here. I know there's one that has a crazy price on it. The 100, or no, I'm sorry, the 75, the Penguin 75 is $15 flat. The 10 to 20 gallon Power Penguin 100 is $15 as well. The 20 to 30 gallon is $21.30. The 30 to 50 gallon, this is the kicker, is $15.20. And the Penguin 350, which is a 50 to 75 gallon, is $28.50. So as far as a filter, I think I got that squared away. We just got to come up with a tank and everything else. So filtration, I got that pretty much squared away on that. But I know right where we can, I know right where to get it. So I just got to figure out what tank we're going to get, what fish we're going to put in it, things like that. And if you guys are looking for a good deal on a good hang-on back filter, there you go. Look up that Gleason Matte 59 on eBay. And you get you squared away on that. And it's a great, I mean, that's an excellent deal on those filters because I know I've seen them go upwards of 30, 40, $50 before. So be a great deal, a great opportunity to even to have like a backup filter for something, you know, and for $15. Hello. Matter of fact, I'm running. One, two. Those two on my shrimp tanks have penguins. Yeah, I'm running 4 of them right now, and I love them. Oh, titles are awesome. I have a title too. I really like the title filters as well. Love the titles. That exactly, RB. That is a hella good deal. So, as far as filtration goes, I think we got that part squared away. We just got to figure out the tank and everything else. Oh, and by the way, as well, there will be periodic videos of the tank posted, so that those of you that do help out or don't donate or anything like that, you will get a chance to see what your donations go towards. You know, I can go in the classroom and you know, after classes are over, when she's, you know, doing her grading and stuff like that, I can go in there and take a quick video for you. So that way y'all can see everything. You know what I mean? You guys can see what's going on with the fish tank, and or if you donate fish or if you donate plants or whatever have you, you'll see where your money goes. And you'll see the cause I want to put together a nice like a board, and then let it be known that everybody donated, that all these people donated to make this possible. You know, and as a special thanks from her classroom to you guys. Yeah, leave a note for classroom. Monster Fish Girl, you're awesome. Miss Laura, you're like the best ever. Next to my girl. But yeah, I really do dig those title filters. I have one, and the only reason I have one is because they're kind of expensive. So, but you talk about an excellent filter that does a really good job, and that pump is amazing in them things, man. They're really good filters. Really like them. But you know, and share that out, man. Let everybody know what we're trying to do, and that would be like so awesome to get a little help with that, you know. And if not, man, you know, I'm not gonna be mad at you, man. Trust me, I will not be mad at you. I know how things, and especially with it being close to school season too, everybody's got to take care of their kids, and I get it. You know, I get it. I'm total. Ooh, excuse me, totally understanding, and you know, I'm down. I'm down with that. You know, I mean, take care of your family, man. I totally get it. You know, but if you you know, have a couple extra dollars, or you know, if you want to donate some fish or some plants or you know, whatever have you, man, that would be like super cool. Janya Velez, how are you, man? Good to see you. And I know there's, man, I can't remember what the Fishy Biz told me about it, and I can't remember the website. Mother, what? There is a website, and I don't remember if I bookmarked it on here, if I bookmarked it on my phone. But it's for people that want to donate to people's schools for that kind of stuff. And I got to get with Biz and find out if, man. Not only that, I got to get with my personal sponsors and find out if they can possibly do something to help out a little bit. Um, education outreach. Yeah, donors choose. That's what it's called. Donors choose. So if you really, J Rock, what's up, buddy? So if there's other classrooms you want to help out with, you can go to DonorsChoose.org, and you can donate to any classroom that has something started on their donation webpage, and you can find a certain classroom and you can donate to whatever classroom you like, and it's really cool and it's good for the kids, because a lot of times these kids just don't, they don't have as many opportunities, and they don't have the same good things available to them, because some school districts just don't have the support as other ones do, unfortunately, and that's just the way the world turns, you know what I mean? And it's not fair, it ain't right, but if there's a classroom out there that you know of that you want to donate to, that's the website to go to. It's called Donors Choose. And it's basically for teachers to put up, this is what I'm doing. I need help with it. Can you help? You know, but I wanted to come to the Fish Fam first because you guys are awesome and I love you guys. So I wanted to give you the opportunity to, I don't want to say put your name in lights, but trust me, when we do the board with everybody's names and logos and stuff like that, that'll go with that fish tank. Your website or your YouTube channel and things like that will be put on blast every day, 5 days a week for everybody to see. With a special thanks from, her classroom, myself, her, and all the kids, and maybe if you guys are really cool and thanks, Mike. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, buddy. But if we get some addresses or something like that, maybe we get some thank you cards or something sent out to you as well. Get the kids to sign it and stuff like that and send it to you. Is this, that's a big deal, man. And even man, even if it's $5, you know what I mean? That's $5 we didn't have to do it with, and those kids are going to be able to see that $5 every day, and just to send you a thank you card would be super awesome, to let you know how much those kids appreciate you. Hold on a sec. My little girl's out there hollering, "Who left the freezer open?" Dad's gonna get mad. But so yeah, you guys, I'll keep beating a dead horse. But if you guys would like to help out, man, that would be so incredibly awesome. And I know for a fact my girlfriend would just totally appreciate it. You know, totally appreciate it. And like I said, it's not going to be for me or for her. It's going to be for probably 70, 80 kids. You know what I mean? These kids will benefit from your help. So J Rock, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, man. Much love, Cat. There's my email. If you have any questions, email me. You can get me in my email or Facebook. It's under. You have 3. I have 2, brother. I have 2 and two adult kids. Yeah, one's a lawyer and one runs a bar. It's pretty cool, man. And I got, like I said, I got an 11-year-old and a 14 at home. And my 14, he's special needs a little bit, and he's an incredible kid. And his sister, she's 11, and she's a kid after my own heart. her favorite fish is Oscars. So she comes in here just about every morning and tries to beat me in here before I feed the Oscars so she can feed the Oscars first. Yeah. But yeah, I'm all about the kids too, man. And like I said, man, a lot of these kids don't get the same opportunities, and 6, 10, 11, and 13. God bless you, man. You figured out what caused that, right? I know. Mike's Mike. I'm telling you, man. I love Oscars. I have 4 now. I have Right On Jay, man. And you know what, man? My hat's off to you, man. Don't you know? So many other guys, they don't give a damn about their kids, and they just, oh, mom will take care of them. Their mom will take care of them. Screw that. And it's just good to see a man be a man and take care of his kids, man. God bless you, man. I appreciate that more than you know. But uh, I have 4 Oscars now. I have 2 that are like water puppies. They're like they got personalities like you wouldn't believe. And then I got 2 of them about this big, 2 little red Oscars, and they're really cool, man. I dig them. Man, J Rock, God bless you, man. I mean, that kind of chokes me up, to be honest with you. Um, being that my girl is a teacher, and I've helped out at the school and helped her with her classroom and see things like that, and sometimes you hear, parents talking to the teacher, and sometimes, it gets a little personal, and sometimes you hear stories, man, they're just like, oh my God, man, are you serious? And then, you can't, but you just want to grab that kid and that single mom and give them the biggest hug and say, what can I do to help you? You know what I mean? And you just can't do it though. You know what I mean? You can't. So, man, J Rock, that's cool, man. That's cool. That's called that folks right there is called being a man, a dad, and just an incredible dude. That's the case. Oh, way cool, Mike. Way cool. Monster Fish Cow has 5 boys. So she never had to worry about who's taking the trash out, who was doing the dishes, who was doing the laundry. She had it covered. um, you know what, Alishan? I don't know, brother. Don't know. Bob, what's up, buddy? Hey, those of you that didn't know, Bob's beta survived the great ammonia burn from one of the big box stores. I don't want to mention the big box store, but Bob went in there and let it be known that he wasn't going to have that crap, and he fixed the situation and took one of those betas home and saved its little fishy wet life. So, Bob, you're awesome, brother. And my dogs are my kids. I feel you, man. I feel you. I know I did too, J Rock. I was like, wow, Casual Aquatics. What's up? But that's what we're doing, man. We're trying to same shit here, man. Yeah, I hear you. He's still improving. That's awesome, man. And you know what kills me too? Is I have 2 betas, right? I have a what do they call it, the black orchid, a crown tail black orchid, and then I have the one that's like there, right there. You can barely see him right there, but he's like a maroon and bluish silver color, and he's deformed, and I have to feed him by hand, and but he's my buddy. But when I got that one, the deformed one, I had full intentions going there to find me one that was blood red. I just love a blood red beta. And I found him and I was like, oh man, I can't just like, you know what I mean? I can't go and just leave him there. So I got him instead. And him and I have been buddies for the last year. He gets hand fed every day. Well, he can't see out of one eye, and the other eye is not that great. So it's like half his like his head was like deformed, So like half his face is all like caved in. And looks like he's got like a little, like a rock for an eye. It's like a little tiny dot, you know? So, yep. That's way cool, Michelle. That's way awesome. Exactly, J Rock. Exactly. Exactly. They got everything they need to do it right, and they still screw it up. In short, that's how it goes. So, but for those of you who just came in, what we're trying to do, my best half got the go ahead to have a fish tank in her classroom, and we're trying to put a little something together to help her out. You know what I mean? If it was just, if it was if it wasn't for me being on workman's comp right now with a torn up rotator cuff, I'd be at work, I'd be getting a lot of overtime, and she would have everything she needed to do to make that happen. Because I don't have any extra tanks. I got some plecos I can throw in there, but that's about it. Maybe an angelfish or two, possibly. You know, but we want to put a fish tank in her classroom because she's still a teacher, but she's got like a a bigger a bigger load of kids now. She's It's called an interventionist, and what she does, she takes kids that are falling a little bit behind, in the wayside. They might get promoted to third grade or what have you, and they really didn't quite get all of second grade, and they just passed second grade by the skin of their teeth, and they get into third grade, and they start getting way behind. So that's what she does. She goes in there. She helps those kids like that. She helps kids that that have autism or learning disabilities or behavioral issues. Where they just to get mad, and they disturb the class, whatever. They can go to her and she can help them, deal with things a little bit better. Learn how to not blow up, how to Steven, she needs everything, man, everything, tank, substrate, plants. Everything to take care. She needs everything. Bottom line, everything. Not so much on the food part because I got a good channel for food. I got that pretty much covered. And the filtration, I did find a good deal on filtration on eBay. They had some the Marineland Bio Wheel filters, dirt cheap. So we got that part. But as far as like tank, fish, chemicals, all that kind of stuff, we're we have none. No tank, no substrate, no plants, no nothing. Um, like I said, if it wouldn't be for me being on workman's comp right now, I'd have all the overtime, all the money I need. I'd have just went out and bought it for her. But with me being on workman's comp, my funds are like super limited. So I wanted to come here first to give the fish fam an opportunity to help out. And like I said, what I was going to do is those that do donate, I'm going to try to get the kids to write you like a little thank you letter and send it to you. So that way, that these kids are really checking it out. I will do periodic updates, and videos to let you see what you've done to help out, all that kind of stuff. And the I want to put a board together. If you have a logo or like that for your YouTube channel, I'd like, if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to either get a sticker or permission to use your logo on a like a big board that says that that you've donated, you've helped out. Without your help, we couldn't have done it. Thank you. And then everybody, because that's going to be on display 5 days a week, every day, 5 days a week. And there's people going to be the students. There's going to be teachers. There's going to be faculty. There's going to be you know people from the school district that'll be there because that this is it's a district that they're really hands on here. They always watch the teachers here. You know, so it's going to be something that people are going to see this a lot. This is going to be something that's going to be in their face every day. And I wanted to give you the opportunity to have your name in front of everybody, and your channels in front of everybody. So kind of help you get your name out there a little bit, and help out some kids. It'd be awesome. And believe you me when I say that we would appreciate your help ma- more than you know. More than you know. That's right, Miss Lori. If you guys do donate through my PayPal, um, just put a note in there, for the classroom or something in reference to the classroom. Oh wow, yeah, way cool. Just depends on how big of a tank we got. We don't want to put a whole bunch of fish in there, because we don't want that bio load to get crazy. But we would like to get it a good tank, something nice set up in there. By Rugrats, you mean kids? Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, believe you, Michelle, if you only knew the half of the things that my best half has done, you would. Oh my God. Yeah, yeah. I mean, she has. We'll be at like in the supermarket, and as a matter of fact, we was about a month ago. We were in the supermarket, and I just heard this voice behind me. Hey, Miss so, I'm like, the hell? I turn around and look, and when I turn around and look, I'm looking square in the chest of some dude. I'm like, what in the? I kind of look up, like, how you doing? What can I help you with? Oh, I just wanted to say hi to Miss So and So. That's my teacher from when I was in third grade, man. I just wanted to say hi. The guy's like a senior in high school, and he's like 6 foot something, and he's huge, like almost 200 and some pounds. I'm like, hey, dude, how are you? But yeah, it's like an every time I go to the supermarket or something like that, somebody's always saying something to her, like, hey, I remember you back in first grade, thank you, whatever, and giving her big hugs. And yeah, she's an amazing woman, and then and that's just the kids, I mean, not talking about Atkins, what's up, buddy, how you doing? But like when I had my motorcycle accident, man, I thought I had friends, I thought I had all these great people around me, come to find out I only had like 3 or 4 real friends out of all those people, you know what I mean? And when I had my bike accident, man, I had, almost 100,000 in the bank almost. I was trying to put money back to buy a house, and I wanted to buy it cash. That was my goal. I wanted to buy that house cash. And I had like 80, was it 86 or 89,000 in the bank. I had my bike accident, and it all went towards medical bills. So she was there when I had a boatload of cash, and she's been with me when I had nothing, you know, and nothing changed, man. She loved me for me. She didn't love me for my wallet, man. And to me, that's a keeper, you know, that's a keeper. And she's an amazing woman, man. And not to mention, she freaking cooks amazing. Hey, Chubbs, what's up, buddy? Atkins, I hear you, brother. I hear you. I hear you. But yeah, for those of you who just came in, I know there's a few of you just came in, and I know it sounds like I'm, like in a recorder going over and over and over again. But what I'm trying to do is my girlfriend got a promotion. Well, I don't know. She's not really a promotion. They changed her responsibilities. She's still a teacher, okay, and before she was teaching just one class, one grade. You know what I mean? Now what they've gotten her to do, um, and I'm so proud of her too. Cause I mean, she's such a brilliant woman, man. And it kicks my ass because I thought, man, I thought I was pretty smart, but she's awesome. Stephen Peace says, scroll up. Okay. Oh, Stephen, man. Well, I tell you what. here's what we'll do then. I'll keep that in mind, and then when we find out how big of a tank we're going to get, then we can talk about that. That would be awesome. Chubbs is working on a boat in Texas. Hell yeah, Texas. Rico, did I see your post? No. Just something, but I need, but no need to display a sticker or anything. I didn't put a note though. Man, Rico, thank you, brother. I'll make sure you get squared away, man. I appreciate you, man. God bless you, man. But anyway, what we're gonna do is she got to go. I've been kind of talking with the school district off and on about putting an aquarium in her classroom. Because we just want to just do it and then have us tell them, oh, get that crap out of here. So we wanted to make sure they were cool with it, and we've been going back and forth for a little while, and they're letting us do it. You're in Port Arthur, way cool, man. Way cool. You're about roughly 2.5 hours from me. That's awesome. But they let us. They're going to let us put an aquarium in there, and what she's doing now, instead of just teaching one grade, okay, she's they call it an interventionist. Okay, so kids that have behavioral problems, they might blow up in a classroom or disrupt a classroom. She kind of helps them learn how to corral that and get keep themselves under control. She helps children with autism learn, and then plus kids, they might have just passed second grade, you know what I mean, by the skin of their teeth. And then when they get into third grade, they're like, oh, I don't understand none of this, man. She goes in and she helps them get caught up, right? And she's really good at it. Because I mean, I sat here pretty much all year almost, this whole school year, except for like the last quarter. And I used to sit right over there at a desk right over there. And this was her desk. And she would teach these kids all day long, and she was really good at it. I was like, wow, I wish I would have had teachers like that when I was a kid. So exactly, exactly. And so in short, what I'm trying to do, if I wasn't on workman's comp, right now, I would have the money to do it for her and I wouldn't have to ask for help. And normally I wouldn't ask for help because I got too much pride in myself, but it's not for me, it's for her and the kids, you know. So what I'm asking for is donations, fish, plants, substrate, tanks, whatever we can put together to put something together real nice in her classroom for the kids. And what I would like to do too, once this all comes together, I'm going to try to get the kids together and write a thank you note, and mail it to all of you that help out, and then I want to put together like a board thing, because that fish tank's going to be in everybody's face 5 days a week for a whole entire school year. Okay, I want them to know that these people sponsored this classroom and help this thing, help this happen. So you guys' YouTube channel name, whatever, be on that, and people are going to see that day in, day out. So they'll know, and your name will be out there. So they'll know your channel. People, might give you a chance to maybe even get some subscribers possibly. But that's what we're doing. We're going to try to put that together and help my best half out and get her a nice little fish tank set up in her classroom. Miss Gina, how are you? Fishymon, what's up, buddy? You all right, man? But like I said, I wish they would have had stuff like that when I was a kid, in my classrooms when I was a kid, because sometimes that would have really helped me chill out. So, and of course, I am going to try to do the donors choose thing too. Michelle, don't sweat it, man. No problem. No problem. It's going to be available for it because it's not something that we're going to do like tomorrow or nothing like that, So we got a little bit of time yet. So, hey, honey, how much time do we have? I mean, what Even better. No time limit. We can put it in later on. What's this? What this is a quick impromptu stream because I just got word that we can put a fish tank in my girl's classroom. So trying to put together a little something to help her get a fish tank in her classroom. So people want to donate monetarily, we could help us get an aquarium or, all the stuff that goes with it. That'd be really awesome. Or they can donate fish even. So we got to find out how big of a tank we're going to get before we can donate fish and what kind of fish. So, but that's really cool, man. And look, I get it. I so understand. School season, the school year's about ready to start, and I get it. Everybody's got kids, man. And if it was me, my kids would come first too. My family's my family, and we got to take care of our families. You know what I mean? I get it, and well, that's kind of like why I'm here now. you know, at 55 would be a good start. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree with that too. That is very true. Even Bandy says so. Ain't that right, Bandit? Come here, come here, Bandit. Come here. Good boy. Bandit says so too. And if I'm not mistaken, the Pet Supplies Plus here, which I'm going to go talk to them as well. I think they got them for $90 right now. I know they did the other day. Oh, I love you too, buddy. I love you too, buddy. Yeah, Bandit is pretty smart. He is. Are you smart, Bubble? Are you smart? Yeah. Are you smart? Huh? Okay. Yes. That I think that really would kind of be ideal, actually. You know what I mean? Gina, I think you're right. Hey, Stephen P. I appreciate that, man. God bless you. I really do appreciate it, and I will. I will definitely touch bases with you on that. God, you guys are awesome. Danikin, how are you, buddy? I don't know if it's Kenny or if it's Miss Danny, so I'm assuming it's Kenny. A big old live bear mosh pit. Right. That is true, man. Live bears are cool, man. I dig live bears. But hey, Kenny, again, man. I'm so sorry about your fish tank today, man. That's horrible, man. It's Kenny. Good, good, good. Okay. I'd feel really bad talking to Kenny when it was Danny. But yeah, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get a fish tank in my girlfriend's classroom. The school district finally said that we could put one in there, and since she's kind of doing stuff with you know kind of behavioral kids and kids that are kind of falling behind, and especially with this COVID thing, a lot of these kids had been virtual, and a lot of these kids that tried to go virtual couldn't go virtual because they lived out pretty far or something like that, or internet was bad, or just a plethora of different things that was going on, and a lot of these kids are going to be falling behind. So it's going to be her job, and it's not just one grade level; it's K through 5. So she's got to teach all these kids at different times of the day. You know, all these different things. And then plus she's got to deal with the kids that are autistic. Children with behavioral issues. In the fish tank, ideally, um, something they come in is kind of sit down, relax, and just chill out, and just okay, cool. You know what I mean? So that's the ideal behind it all. And like I said before, I will be doing um I'll be posting videos periodically to show how the tank's coming along, how the fish are doing, things like that, and And again, like I said, I'm gonna try to get the kids to maybe write y'all a little thank you note or something, and send it to you. So I need some addresses too. That way they can little kids can show your appreciation, and I can show you, and my girl can show you our appreciation to you, because I'm sure we'll send you a nice little letter as well. And also, I want to do that board thing too. I want to put a board thing up, like a poster or something like that behind the fish tank that's got your all's logos on it, things like that. So people will see that every day. Special thanks to, donations from, you know, stuff like that. So you deserve it, man. You deserve that pat on the back and put on that pedestal. That's where you deserve to be. So I really do appreciate anything that you guys might be able to help out with. That would be like super awesome and cool and amazing and very, very much appreciated. I guess I can close down my Sirius XM. But yes, baby, I am. But yeah, and if you guys are looking for a good deal on a hang on back filter, I put it in chat earlier, but I'll give you the guy's name on eBay one more time. Look this guy up. He has some amazing deals on these Marineland Penguin BioWheel filters. The 55 to 75 gallon, I believe it's 300. That's a 350. Yeah, 350. 350. It's only $28.50. And then the 200, yeah, the 30 to 55 gallon BioWheel Marineland filter, it's $15.20. Test the water, maybe put fish in tomorrow night. Oh, Kenny, that breaks my heart, man. Really. Hey, baby. Michelle Kinsey says, Rocco, please tell your girlfriend thank you for being a blessing to these kids. She didn't hear me. She said, Michelle Kinsley or Kinsey says, Rocco, please tell your girlfriend thank you for being a blessing to these kids. She said, thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, and the thing of it is, man, you don't find people that really teachers. I'll say that you don't find a lot of teachers these days that really, they care about the kids. They're there. A lot of them, the kids, a lot of the kids need somebody like that, and unfortunately, they're there just to get a paycheck. They really don't give a dang about the kids, and you just don't find teachers like my girl that often, and it makes me proud to say that she's my girl. What, Bandit? You go potty? Okay, 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec. Okay, sorry about that. I had to let Bandy had to do his thing outside. Yeah, I didn't really catch all that, Kenny. What happened to your tank? I just know you said something about you did a water change, and it went through like a second cycle or something, and lost some really expensive fish and some really nice fish. And that wasn't exactly a small tank either. That was like, what was it, a 135 or a 125 or something like that? So I'm wondering if maybe no, that wouldn't be it either. Never mind. That wouldn't be it. That's just a real bummer. I know that. I know when we had um that cold spell that came through here. beginning of the year. I lost like 130 fish. Granted, a lot of it was guppies, but I lost some nice. I mean, I lost all my peacocks, you know, with all my OBs included. I lost. God, what was that one? I can't remember what it was. It was like a $40 fish. I lost that, and it just, and like one of my breeding projects was totally wiped out. Yeah, it sucked. But it is what it is. That's part of the hobby. Next time I'll be better prepared. Unfortunate to say that, but I lost some really good fish and it just sucked. But what do you do? You pick up your bootstraps and you do it again. But Kenny, if you need any help from us with anything, man, don't hesitate to ask, man. We try to do what we can to help you out with that too, brother. Yeah, it was a real bummer, man. I mean, and I don't get shook up too much by things, man. But you know when you're passionate about something, as far as like say your fish tanks or or your plants or your dog or your cat, and like all of us here, all of us, we love our fish, we love our hobby, and we love the things that we do with it, and you put a lot of heart and soul and time and money, and a lot of yourself is in that. And then when something like that happens, you're just like, oh my god, it's devastating. I mean, let's be honest, for some of it, it is devastating. Because I get attached to my fish, my dog, my cat. You know, I'm attached to all that. And because they all have a life. It's all personable. And they all have personalities, and they all have this, and they all have that. So when something like that happens, it really sucks. And then when you're one of your friends, that happens to one of your friends, it's just like, oh damn. Yeah. And Kenny, for those of you who don't know, Kenny's like my YouTube idol. So it sounds funny, but you know, and Kenny's a great guy, and so is Danny. Miss Danny's a great lady, and it just something like that to happen. It's just like, man, it's just like a kick in the head. So Kenny, my heart goes out to you guys, man. I wish there was, you know, something I could do. I could just snap my fingers and poof, all your fish are back and everything's back to the way it was. If I could do that, you best believe I would. But yeah, like I said, though, if there's yeah, just keep Kenny away from the power tools and the lawnmowers, and everything will be great. Love you, Kenny. Oh, Chulipo man, thank you, brother. Thank you. Oh, why is this doing this? This is crazy. Okay, why is my? There we go. Okay. Way cool, way cool, way cool. Yeah, man. Jeffrey Watts, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Honest to God, Chalupa, I didn't even see you sneak in, man. I got so much stuff going on in my head right now. I don't remember who I talked to 5 minutes ago. It's crazy. But man, I tell you what, man, if you plan on donating or anything like that, man, I want you to know that I know I really appreciate it, and I know the kids will appreciate it, and I know for a fact my girlfriend will appreciate it. Yeah, he's outside, baby. I let him go to the bathroom. So it's way cool that you guys have you slipped in the back door. Gotcha. But I mean, it's just really cool that y'all care enough to you know even just say like Michelle said that you know your girl's amazing or something like that. It's just it's all appreciated very much. Trust me. So let me let the dog back in real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, sorry about that. Bandy did not want to come in. I had to go get him. But anyways, Jeffrey Watts says Rocco's Fish Room. Can I sponsor with fish? I have an abundance of Jeffrey Watts, if you want to put some guppies in there, you go for it, brother. But like I said, we're not. It won't be getting set up like right away. It's going to be. Hey, honey, when's the beginning of the school year again for you? When is the beginning of the school year for you again? So we'll say August 9th is when we can start. Okay. August 9th, we'll be able to start August 9th. So I guess it will be a little faster than we thought. Because it's like what? Just about 2 weeks away, 2.5 weeks away. So yeah, if y'all want to donate fish, we'll just, get together and find out what kind of fish we're going to put in there. You know what I mean? Oh, what about my YouTube channel? Crap. I want to pull my YouTube up so I can see better. Right on. There we go. Had to pull out my. Am I the only one that does that when they live stream? They have like They have like StreamYard there, and they also have YouTube going at the same time, so they can see it. I don't know if I was the only one that did that. Absolutely, Atkins, you're absolutely right. You go to those landscaping places, and you can find some good deals on. Even sometimes you can find some really good deals on like slate too. So if you have plecos, you want to make like the rough looking pleco kind of cave looking things, you can do that too. That's what I did. I did that. But as far as like my substrate, if I use sand, I pool filter sand every time. I'll put pool filter sand in the bottom, and then I'll put like an unscented trash bag in the bottom, or a plastic bag, or a plastic sheet, or something like that, and then I'll put my water in, and then I'll pull the bag out, and then I don't have to worry about the sand creating a bunch of crap, bunch of dust in the water. But as far as like I get off the boat in 2 3 weeks, I'll send a bunch of plants for the tank. Man, Chubbs, God bless you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, the Pleco Assault Dungeon. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, I'm a Pleco guy, so she's gonna have some good Plecos in there. I promise you. But it'll be really cool. I mean, and like I said, we'll give little updates and things like that too. And I don't want to get something that it's going to be demanding of a lot of maintenance and stuff like that. I mean, regardless, you got to do maintenance. I get that. But time is limited for to get in and get out of there to do stuff. So, uh, yes, quick creep bags of sand. Hell yeah, the pool filter sand. That's exactly what I use. I love it, love it, love it. Exactly, and the Corys love it too. The corridors love it too. I think if you're gonna have Corys, I think sand is probably the best because they love to dig in it. Do I need any rainbow cichlids? I'm not even for sure what we're gonna put in this tank as far as fish yet. We'll have to find, kind of see what everybody wants to put in there for fish, and then we can go from there, I guess. Right on, Chubs. Right on. I did pick up a pleco the other day when I was down in demanding maintenance. Sounds like my ex, Terry. um, Guppies and Oscars would be great, dude. Let's just community for the Oscar. Right. Rocco has 5 different kinds of plecos of just bristlenose. I also have clown plecos, and I got my first zebra pleco the other day. It's a false zebra, but it's still a zebra. He's cool. Right on, Chubbs. Right on. Way cool, man. Your zebra or your rainbow cichlid spawned again. Horny little fishies. They don't know what causes that anymore. Jeez. Wrap that rascal. But yeah, I mean, and like I said, whatever you guys decide to put in there, that's great, man. And like I said, I know for a fact she will really appreciate it more than you know. Exactly, they be getting it in, buddy. They be thinking that let's get it on. Wow, let's get it on. Yeah, it's crazy how some cichlids are like really prolific like that, like convicts. I learned my lesson. I thought, no, they're not that bad. They're not that bad. Yes, they are. So now I have some ready-made Oscar food because they are rather prolific. Yeah, man. But that's what we're trying to do, man, and that's what my stream was about today. And like I said, it was just a quick impromptu. It wasn't nothing like scheduled or anything like that. But um, again, we're trying to get an aquarium going in my girl's classroom. She's had a change in responsibilities in her job. Unfortunately, they're not paying her more, but um, instead of having just one grade level, she'll be teaching kinder through 5. Okay. Um, and what her position is called an interventionist. And what she does is, for instance, say like a kid that might have just barely passed second grade last year. Let's say like perfect example, COVID. And the kid might have been uh, what they call virtual all year, and really didn't get a whole lot of hands on. And now this year he's going to go back to the classroom, and he might not understand things. So what he would do is he would, certain times of the day he'll go to my girl's classroom, and he'll get taught more in a small group, maybe one, two, three kids at a time, you know. So she'll be able to help these kids get back on track and get their education back on level. And you know what I mean? I have some young cribs to get. Sweet. Sweet. I will put that on the list. Also, there'll be kids that have like autism or dysgraphia, things like that will really agitate a kid. And it's not because these kids are dumb. They're extremely smart. You know what I mean? They just learn a different way. You know what I mean? A kid that has dysgraphia, he could read a novel like he's a teacher, or like a professor. You know what I mean? Read it out loud and know the words, but can't tell you a thing about what that book was about. You know, the brain just doesn't click that way. And what she does is she helps these kids learn. You know, so she's got a lot on her plate this year. You know what I mean? Because it was supposed to have been two of these teachers, and one was going to get you know half of the kids, and one was going to. Well, she got dumped with all of them. She's been teaching for 21 years. She knows the teaks and all that stuff, inside, outside, backward, and forward. She could tell it to you in her sleep. you know, and she's a great teacher. And when we found out we could put a tank in her classroom, I was just elated, and I wanted to help her out as much as I could. Unfortunately, with me being on workman's comp, it's kind of hard because I'm limited in my funds, to pay my bills and things like that. So that's why I came to the fish fam and said, "Hey, man, if it was for me, I'd have just sucked it up and figured something out." You know what I mean? But it's not for me; it's for the kids, and it's to help her in her classroom and help the kids. So I had to put my pride aside and say, "Look, I can't do it on my own. Fish fam, can you help?" And if you can't, I totally understand it, because it's the beginning of the school year. You got kids to take care of yourself. I get it, man. Totally, totally down, like four flat tires down. You know what I mean? I get it. And I understand it, man. Because, those are your kids, man. You got to worry about your kids. But if you can, help out anyway, donate fish, donate, whatever have you, send whatever, this, that, and the other, plants, fish, whatever, fish food, whatever you want to do, you know, um, or if you want to make a money donation, you can do all that. Okay. But if you want to donate, fish food, fish, what have you, go ahead and email me. Um, I know Miss Lori's been putting my email in there, and my PayPal in there. So if you want to email me, you can email me at valhallafishroom@gmail.com. And if you have any questions, man, just ask. I will be more than happy to answer your questions. And you know, just so you know too, that me personally, I really appreciate the Fish Fam just being the incredible, awesome people that y'all are. and wanting to help out, man, and that it just says leaps and bounds about everybody. You know what I mean? You guys are wonderful people. And I'm just now looking back and seeing that my plecos tore up my plants again. I'm seeing them float around in the tank. But I know the kids will really appreciate it, and I know my girlfriend appreciate it. What's that? Oh, really? I did not know that either. Wow. Okay, so you said it's a Title One school, which means that about 90%, over 90% of the kids are economically disadvantaged. They get free lunches every day. So that's like over 90% of the kids in that school, you know, I don't want to say they're poor, but in layman's term, they struggle, their families struggle a little bit. So these are, yeah, like fish tanks and stuff like that. Obviously, it's not going to be, yeah, it's not going to be something that they're going to have at home. And plus, they'll give them some lawn chairs for furniture and sleeping on couches instead of beds. That's what some of these kids are dealing with. So giving them something like this in the classroom would be kind of really awesome, actually. Wow. The club, okay, Rocco, have you checked with your local? The bad thing about it, Stephen, is we don't have a local club. And the local club that we do have, I've emailed and had gotten nothing. But the club here chooses 10 teachers a year and gives them each a 29-gallon filter light heater Python system, and the LFS donate store credit for fish. Wow, that's awesome, man. See, that's what I need to do. I need to get with my LSF too and see if they want to help out a little bit with something. But yeah, absolutely. I was thinking the same thing. Stephen, tell your wife that we really appreciate her too. You said she's an interventionist as well, right, Stephen? I might have read that. Maybe I didn't read it. I have a Molly that rips my plants up every day. I know, right? It's like, what do I do? Like right there, you can see it, right there. Plants are floating around. But yeah, man, and personally, man, growing up as one of those kids, I'm not, we weren't like financially, you know, hard to do or anything like that. But what I'm saying is the kids like me, I had a hard time learning things. And I had a few special, really awesome teachers, a pre-K and K Montessori teacher. Oh wow, way cool, way cool. I bet she's happy to be back into a more, this is my class. I'm sure that she's happy about that. But like I said, I was one of those kids that had a hard time learning things, and I had a couple teachers that took the time out and helped me learn. They knew that I had problems learning things. I just learned a different way, and I had a few teachers that were really cool like that and helped me out. Hey, the Zen Ginger, how are you? The Zen Ginger. What's going on? But and she's one of those teachers. She takes these kids and it's so cute because sometimes she'll do like little gift bags and Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day comes around, she makes little bags, and I'm sitting in the living room making these big old bags to give them candy and cards and pencils and what, honey? Oh yeah, when we had that cold spell this year, we collected snow for the kids because the kids had never seen snow in Texas. So we collected snow for the kids. I mean, we've done. I did a. When was that, baby? I did that when I grilled all that meat for the kids. It was about 2 years ago. It was an end of year cookout, and man, yes, and I helped them do an egg drop thing too. That was really fun. With my American flag bandana. That's right. I forgot about that. So that was pretty cool in her classroom. That was third grade, wasn't it? You were teaching first grade then? Okay, their class project was at the end of the school year, okay, they had to figure out how to drop an egg. How tall was that? It was like 3 stories up. They had this big like scissor lift thing that took them up like 3 stories. It was huge, right? And they had to be able to drop an egg from there and not break. So my girl came home and she's like, I don't know how I'm going to win this competition. I was like, girl, I got you, man. And I took a box. Okay. I took a box. How you doing, DTG? I suspended an egg on the inside of this box with rubber bands and tape and all this stuff, right? Because you're only allowed to use certain things. So I suspended this thing in there with bubble wrap on the inside on top of it, right? So it had a little bit of cushion inside just in case. We did that. Then we packed it with some other stuff. And then we took this box and made a parachute, right? And I used spider wire fishing line so it wouldn't break. I know it was overkill, but it's an egg, right? So I did that, and then I took this big, big, big United States flag bandana and made a parachute out of it, right? And man, it was the coolest thing. They dropped it, and it poof, it draped open. It was just all you could see was this big American flag floating down with this egg, and all the kids are like, yeah, screaming. Her whole classroom just thought it was the greatest thing in the world. And this one little boy, he was kind of slow, a little bit. He wanted that egg and that box and that flag so bad, and I let him have it. No, I do not speak Spanish. My girl does. My girl speaks Spanish. I do not speak Spanish. I can say, hi, how you doing? ¿Cómo está? And I can say some cuss words. That's about it. I can order breakfast tacos. But I'm trying to learn, though. I am trying to learn Spanish. I am so trying to learn Spanish. And I know on Facebook right now, because we are on Facebook as well. If you're on Facebook, I can't see what you're saying. So if you would like to join the chat, come on over to YouTube. Look up Rocco's Fish Room. We're there, or B Square. Matter of fact, why not? That'd be probably a good idea if I pulled that up, huh? Maybe, just maybe, there's something going on. But that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to put something together for the classroom, for the kids. Now, here's my question. If I'm Bandit, you're fine, buddy. You're fine, buddy. But let's see here. Hey, there's me right there on Facebook. Way cool, way cool. So, yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Please help your sister. She cannot walk. Right on, brother. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. But that's what we're trying to do. Trying to put together a little something for my girls' classroom, so that the kids can have something nice, something to like I said, some of these kids are kind of have some behavioral issues. They kind of blow up and they get aggravated. They get embarrassed in the classroom because they don't know something or they're having a hard time learning and they get upset. And I totally understand that. You know what I mean? But we're trying to put something together. Put something together good for those kids that that they might be able to benefit from it. And not only that, they could they can learn something and, possibly bring some more kids into the aquarium hobby, It's, either way, it's going to be a good thing any way, which way you look at it. There's nothing bad that can come out of it. The kids are going to have, that uh, opportunity to, you know, relax, not melt down in the classroom or, get that opportunity to have a tool or to use a tool that'll, help them out, I wish I tell you what, I wish we had stuff like that when I was growing up in the classroom because I grew up in a farm school and man, if you didn't get it, you just didn't get it, you know? And it entertains you to see how I speak about a specific topic. You don't speak English or nor do you understand it, but it entertains me. Oh man, I wish I did speak Spanish then, man. I'm so sorry, man. My girl speaks it, but I don't. But I do love lingua tacos. I love lingua tacos. Oh my god, they're the best. I love them. And some good caldo. I love caldo too. Oh, it's the best ever. So that's what the whole stream was about today. Just trying to put something together for my girl to help the kids out a little easier, and the school let us, the school decided to let us go ahead and put a fish tank in the classroom this year. So hopefully that'll give them something to kind of help them out, wind down. What's up number? You really, really? That's how you fix that. Hey, the hell did I just do? Oh no, I clicked the wrong thing. I just think I just blocked Zen Ginger. Ginger, if you're there, I am so sorry. I'm trying to undo it right now. Oh no. Okay, just go ahead and say it. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I don't know how to undo it. Wait. And I tried to click something and it scrolled on me when I was trying to do it and it blocked the wrong person. Zen Ginger, I am so sorry. I'm trying to figure out how to undo it. Hola, ¿cómo está? How do I undo it? I don't know how to undo it. Yeah, she's gonna kick my tail. Bandit, that's enough. You were just out 5 minutes ago. You got a girlfriend next door on the other side of the fence. I get it, but you can't be going out every 5 minutes to go say hi. You're gonna get grounded. No. Oh no. How do I undo it? Oh, I feel like such a jerk. I'm so sorry, Zen. I don't know how to undo it. Oh, what a jerk. I can't figure it out. So there's no banned guests. Well, then how did I block her? Well, I'm trying to figure it out. Says guests. No. Man. Well, it said I blocked her, and I'm trying to figure out how to unblock her. I didn't do it on purpose. I swear on my life I didn't. Oh no. Exactly. I need to put a muzzle on him. No, because I was trying to do something, And then the thing scrolled up when I clicked at the same time. I like food. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, I'm trying to find it. Trying to find it. Scroll back up here. I don't see it. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Man, I don't see your name anywhere. Oh man. I can't figure out. There's her name right there, but it ain't letting me do nothing. What in the world is going on? Why can't I find her name in the chat anywhere? Oh, because she's hidden. You know what? I'm about to send you outside and leave you out there for good. You better chill out, young man. Okay. She's hidden. Wow. Man, I cannot believe I'm this stupid. I cannot believe I did that. Zen, I am so sorry. That's so. Hey, Jason, don't rub it in. I feel like a jerk bad enough as it is. Is there any mod that can see her name anywhere and unhidden or unhide it? You got it? For sure? For really? Okay. Hey, there she is. Now, how come I couldn't do that? Maybe I'm just dumber than a box of smashed buttholes, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, welcome back. Oh, shoot. And it kills me because I was trying to do something else. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Hey, give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right. I had to make sure I was saying it right, DTG. Now, is it me gusta la comida? Comida, right? That's what I said. Comida. I should be Mexican. It means I like food. Don't laugh at me. The one person who could have instantly fixed Rocco's error was the one that got blocked. I'm so sorry, Zen. I really. Oh man, I'm horrible, but you little troll. Oh man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that for real. That dude, man, I'm like, dude, you're starting to really get on my nerves with this crap. But anyways, oh, popping popcorn, that does sound good. My daughter-in-law, the one that's the lawyer in Houston, because my girl and I love popcorn, and we love the movies, the movie, excuse me, the movie house popcorn. She bought us a countertop popcorn popper like that pops that type of popcorn. And oh my God, we'll sit down. We have a movie night like once a week. It's a different night every week, depending on what's on, and we'll have a movie night. So me and the kids and her get together and we watch some movie together. And that's what we do. We sit down, we just mow down on popcorn. Yeah. But anyways, folks, that's what we're trying to do, man. And I know I keep beating this dead horse to death, but all right, RB, you take care of yourself, man. God bless you, man. But like I said, we're just trying to put a little something together so we can put a fish tank in our classroom, you know. But I wanted to come to the Fish Fam first because you guys are amazing people, and I know that you would appreciate it as much as the kids do, you know. So I wanted to give you the opportunity to help a classroom out. You know what I mean? Sponsor a little classroom this year. So, and like I said, you can donate money. You can donate money. You can donate, you know, fish, plants. If you want an address to send something to, just email me at Valhalla Classroom, Valhalla Classroom, Valhalla Fish Room at gmail.com. And we can do something. Get you a little thank you letter written by the kids and send it to you, and let you know the kids really do appreciate it. Nicholas, I'm only going to say this once, okay? We're not here to do that, okay? Just letting you know now. And now I can't. I've already got one. I've already got one. I built one last year, a miniature one. I've already got it. I do just um, figure out how to put because the whole bottom's black, so you really can't see the fish. But I have something like that already set up. I just gotta uh, put it in there, put a plan in it, and let it go. So I got some pothos that we collected down in the valley this past weekend. Matter of fact, there's a piece of it right there, right there. There's a piece of pothos there, and then I got a big piece there, and it's a pothos I've never seen before. Actually, I know it's a pothos plant. I can tell by the way it's growing. Yeah, exactly, Kevin. Exactly. That's what I'm doing with it. I built one last year for us, or the year before last for us, and I'm gonna doctor it up a little bit and put it in her classroom. Oh, missing stuff behind the mod wall, aren't I? Is someone in trouble? I don't know. I hope I didn't do something. Oh, Miss Gina, I'm glad you got them. Glad you got them. Awesome. Got the stickers in the mail. I'm so okay. So obviously the stickers are going out without a hitch. Why was you in timeout? I don't know. Why was you in timeout? I didn't put you in timeout. Yeah, I'm kind of confused who that is too. He's coming in from Facebook, obviously. and he's not on my friends list or anything. So, oh, Mike, I'm glad you like the stickers, man. That's awesome. Way cool. Way cool. I'm glad you dig it. Right on, right on, right on. But anyways, I don't know how long have we been streaming now. An hour and 45 minutes. Holy cow. Okay, we'll go 15 more minutes and then we're going to chill out for the rest of the day. I got a bunch of stuff in this fish room I've got to do before she kicks my butt. So, um, yeah, if you guys want, you can, right on, right on, right on. If you guys want to share that out, um, throughout the day or what have you. Zen, that was totally by accident, man. I do apologize. I didn't do that on purpose. Miss Lori, how are you? How come? Don't tell me Miss Lori got blocked too. Oh Lord. What, Ames? No way. How awesome is that? That is so cool. I've been here for years. It was bound to happen eventually. But what happened? I'm sorry. Man, I feel like a jerk now. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. So, again, one last time, I'm going to put it out one more time, and then I'm going to let y'all come up for about 10 minutes and shoot the poo before we all take off. But what we're trying to do is trying to raise a little money for my girlfriend's classroom so the kids can have a nice aquarium in their classroom. Okay. The school district decided to let us go ahead and put an aquarium in there, which is really cool because a lot of the kids that she has come in there, since she is an interventionist and she's helping these kids that might have a learning disability or whatever the case might be, or he might be just that kid that barely passed second grade last year and he's getting into third grade this year and he's already fallen behind because he had a hard time last year, that kind of thing. So it's going to be a fish tank in there is going to help these kids, you know, get over being embarrassed in the classroom for one. They're going to be able to come in there and see that. And we all know it's relaxing. Everybody knows it's relaxing, you know. So the tank's gonna be able to they come in here, see that, kind of chill out, relax a little bit. And with she can, designate one kid, a day to feed the fish in the morning or what have you, and one kid to do it the last classroom to feed them in the nighttime before they go to home or whatever, you know, and kind of teach them a little bit about the fish and stuff like that, and use it as as a tool for the classroom as well. Not just to say, oh, we got a fish tank in our classroom, but it'll be able to go in there and these kids will be able to see this, and kind of bring it down a little bit because some of these kids, they get embarrassed in the classroom and they get angry and they get frustrated and they get embarrassed and that's horrible, and it's not an easy thing for these kids, some of these kids to deal with, and some of these kids, you know they want to learn but they just can't, and that's why they're going to go to her because she's an excellent teacher. She's done the I watched her all last year, you know, during her virtual teaching, and she's here. I am 51 years old, and she was still teaching me stuff, which was like so cool. Then I seen a lot of these kids, and she was teaching first grade last year. I have great cursive. Well, thank you. That came from a lot of finger wraps from the from those Catholic nuns when I was a kid. But um, she would take these kids. I would see them at the beginning of the school year. And I don't want to say these kids are dumb. I'm not saying that. They're just behind. You know what I mean? There's a difference, big difference. Okay. Okay. When a kid's behind, it's because he didn't understand something or she didn't understand something, and the class moved ahead without her or him. And these kids, get left to the wayside a lot of times. So what my girl's job is going to be is to take these kids that are behind and get them back on track and get them, moving in the right direction and getting them moving and shaking and kicking butt and taking names. You know what I mean? And she does that. And I seen her do it with kids that came in that classroom last year that were behind like bad, like first grade and didn't know their ABCs, first grade and couldn't count, or they're the things that, they're in a lot of bad situations that they can't help, you know what I mean? Whether it be, yeah, it's like Steven said, it's not always the kid's fault. It might be something happening at home, might be an abusive family, might be just mom and dad might have got laid off and they don't have a lot of money, and that affects these kids. So by having a lot they don't have nice things at home. It's a lot of times they're sleeping on lawn chairs and couches in the house. You know what I mean? So just an aquarium like that's going to give them something, to kind of hold on to and love and respect, and and again, give them a chance to use it as a tool to kind of woosah, that kind of thing too. Because sometimes when I get mad about stuff, I'll come in here and just shut the door, and I'm with my fish and I'm happy. I calm down, I chill out, I'm good. And it's a great support channel. So that's what we're trying to do. We right now, I know I can get an excellent deal on filtration through eBay, and I think I shared that with you guys a couple times already too. But yeah, I mean, like the what was it, the Marineland Penguin 200 for $15.20. That's a pretty good deal. Exactly, Zen. That's exactly why I have fish. Woosa. Right? But we got to get a tank, substrate, plants, and I know Chubb said he was going to go ahead and send us some plants, which is I'm so grateful for that. And Steven said he would donate some fish, and a couple other people said they had fish, and Jess said she had fish, and so it's really cool, man. And I appreciate all the help, and I know the kids are going to love it, and that's the best part when they come in there and they see that, and it's just like something that these little kids can take pride in too, and it's just a great tool. So, if you can, and I know the school year's starting out right now, you know, and you got children of your own, I get it. And if you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. And I'm not going to hold you to it, man, because I know how it is. I got kids too. I got 4. Thank God 2 of them are adults, but but I get it. I get it. And I'm not going to hate you for it, be mad at you for it. Shoot, that's your family. I get it. But on the flip side of that, if you got it, you got it. And if you wanna donate it, you feel it in your heart, that you want to do that, then great, man. And I promise you, there will be videos throughout the year to show you what's going on with the tank and the fish and just everything. And again, I'm going to try to get maybe get the kids together to write a little thank you note and send it to y'all. And with that, I'm going to go ahead. Hey. Excuse me. Where did it go? There it is. All right. We're going to take this right here, copy this, We're going to put that right here, just like that, right there. Ow. I know. I wish, and Gina, you know, I wish when I was a kid that we had tanks when I was a kid. You know, now don't get me wrong. I had some great teachers in middle school that were just fantastic. You know, but it would have been really cool that if we could have had something like that. You know what I mean? You need more fish food, sweetheart? Yeah. All right. Give me that. Yeah, give me that one. Give me your container. See, this is my little girl. She's a responsible fish keeper. She's coming in here. She says, I got to have fish food for tonight when I feed the fish tonight. Hold on, buddy. I'm coming. I'm coming.
How are you?
Hey, what's up? Turn that down a little bit so you don't get no feedback. Are you getting feedback from that or no?
I don't hear it.
Okay, good.
How are you?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. How about you, brother?
A little bit tired, but can't complain.
There we go. There you go, sweetheart. You're very welcome, sweetheart. Love you. I'll love you more. Lies.
What did you say?
I go, I love you, sweetheart. She goes, I love you too. And I said, I love you more. She goes, lies. That's my baby. That's my baby. You gonna feed the Oscar for me real quick? All right. Don't feed him a bunch because they had a bunch already. Thank you. So, you know, Tank's gonna eat all the time. Maybe we'll get some shrimp out for tonight. Let him eat some shrimp tonight. Cool.
God,
cool.
I swear those fish are better than you guys.
I'm going to give it another, I say 10, 15 minutes, and I'm going to cut it. I know, baby. It's lunchtime. Mama cooking.
I swear, you guys they eat better than you guys do.
Who do?
The fish.
Oh, Lord, yeah. No, my girl and the kids eat real good. But unfortunately, we do need teachers that actually care. And you know what? And oh, Gina, thank you, man. That's awesome. I'll let her know you said that. It all comes together and goes well. Take care, everyone, and God bless. Michelle, take care of yourself. God bless you too. Remember, you're the best. And don't drink tank water. But yeah, and you know, Gina, she's a great teacher, man. And you know, I sit back and I hear, you know, because she's got to vent to somebody, you know, and she can't just go talking to anybody at the school. So she comes home and she talks to me about these things, you know.
So should I make one pack?
And sometimes it really breaks my heart to, you know, hear some of the things that go on with these kids, you know, and it's just like, wow, you know. So just, you know, even if it's, you know, shoot, if it's even a 5-gallon tank, you know, they'll love it. You know what I mean? But personally, I think probably, I think a 40 breeder would probably be the best. I think personally. It's not going to be so big that
okay. What are you gonna?
But it would be a lot less maintenance. You know what I mean?
What
you
are
put
you
a 10-gallon tank in there, you're going to be
with?
cleaning that thing every week, day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out.
What are you planning on stocking it with?
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's a few people that want to, you know, donate fish, you know, so, you know, some of them are cichlids, some people want to give guppies, so got to come kind of a, you know, a common thing, you know. I mean, I got a few plecos I could put in there too, but you know, I think I got a few plecos and maybe
because the one thing I was thinking
maybe
was
a small little a small group of maybe some neon tetras too.
But if you have like guppies or live bears, that's always fun. Those are
Yeah, I
always
know.
fun kids.
I know. Well, see, that's what I was thinking kind of something
Saying,
on that line is to put like a live bear, like a guppy in there. And yes, exactly. Exactly. Already have a sponge filter already set up that I can use for that. But I thought it'd be a good idea to put maybe, some bristle nose in there and even some, mollies or some guppies, you know, and let them breed and let the kids, take the money they get because I can take them in town and sell them to the pet stores in San Antonio, and they can turn around and use that money they get for food or whatever else they want to use it for. You know what I mean? So it'll be kind of like their own little gig in the classroom. Teach them a little something on along the way. Dwarf cichlids. I was thinking that too.
depends what dwarf cichlid, but yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely, Alishan. Absolutely. And I hate to say it, but beggars can't be choosers. If it's a buck, it's a buck. If it's a quarter, it's a quarter. You know, don't matter to me. What is important to me is that the kids get a tool to use in the classroom that's different from what they've been getting. And I'm not trying to say that the teachers they've had are bad. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is sometimes these kids need a little something extra or a little something different or something along that lines. You know what I'm saying? Some kids don't learn that great from conventional teaching. They need an out, and that's what she does. But at the
I'm
same
with Gino
time,
on that
these
one.
kids are going to be embarrassed in the classroom. They're going to be angry, and so when they come in, and they see that fish tank. It's going to give them a chance to, oh, this is so cool. This is neat. Get their mind off of what happened, and then they can turn around and use that as a learning uh, a learning opportunity. It just throws their bad mood a curveball and puts back in on track and then in a good mood again. And Alishan, that's awesome, man. I appreciate you, man. That's so awesome. And like I said, I really do hope that anybody that does donate um, will let me have the kids write you a letter and a thank you. And of course, myself and my girl will also send you a letter as well. But this is great. I mean, I haven't even looked to see what's going on yet. Would y'all mind if I looked? Would y'all mind if I looked at my PayPal to see if anything's in there? Let's see. If y'all don't mind.
It would be better if, yeah, that would
All
be
right.
great.
Let me
As long as you
log
don't
in.
show it.
Log in, log in, log in.
I don't think you'd want to show it on screen, but yeah.
No way, you guys. Man, you guys kick ass. Thank you so much. Man, that's awesome. God bless you guys. Holy cow. I mean, I'm not going to put any names out there because I'm sure people really don't want their name. Is there a time limit on this? What we're going to try to do is we're going to try to put it in the classroom on the 9th or just before the 9th. You know what I mean?
You're gonna need supplies though, ongoing.
Yeah. I mean, well, that we have nothing. We have absolutely nothing. We don't have a tank. We don't have substrate, plants, fish, nothing. I mean,
I'm just
like I
saying.
said, I got some bristle nose I can put in there. Some chocolate bristle nose, and
Well, either way, you need to start cycling the tank
exactly.
if you got the tank.
Well, like I said, I already have a sponge filter. Actually, I have two sponge filters that are running right now just for that kind of thing right now, just in case I have another tank coming up. I can take that sponge filter out and put it, so it'll actually start the cycle better that way. Well, I should say better, but it'll start the cycle. So that's something that I would, I had that in preparation for my own fish tanks, but she can use them. You use it in the classroom. I'm good with that. Yeah, I'm pretty. I don't know what to say. um, I'm at a loss for words.
What are we
And
at now?
213.
Awesome.
Yeah, and and that's not even including people that want to send plants and fish, and Ali Sean wants to send a gift card, and that's just wow. I'm a little choked up, to be honest with you. Thank you. That's like really cool, man. Oh man, you guys are awesome.
Patrick Hardy, hello.
Patrick Hardy showed up. I know. Chubbs, that is incredible. And Chubb said he wants to put in some plants and a pleco or two. I think he said, and and then Stephen P said he had some fish, and Jess said she had some fish, I think, and a couple other people. Is just wow. The love is amazing in the fish fam. There's no doubt about it. Absolutely, Chubbs. I think I proved that to you once or twice, didn't I? Right on, right on, right on. Mike's I mean that it's the truth, but words can't describe, man. You guys are the greatest, man. And I really, really appreciate it, man.
They really
And
are.
I know for a fact my girl's gonna plot as soon as I tell her. She's like, "What?" So, yeah, way cool. Way cool. Way cool. Absolutely. I had the same response when I started asking for donations for the fish Christmas. It amazed me how many people we are. Wow, really? That's awesome, Rico. Now, Rico, where can they send that information? Or, I mean, well, you want to come up here and tell them about it real quick? So, I mean, not everybody might not know about it. Kind of, let them know what's going on. Because that would be like super cool.
And then Rocco,
Yes, sir.
when you get a chance, let me know. I'm
About.
free today.
Oh yeah. I want to learn that Discord thing. Absolutely. Oh, Patrick, man, don't even sweat it, man. You know what? Honest to God, Patrick, just being my friend, that's enough for me, brother. Rico, come on, brother. Because if I come up here and start talking about it, I know I'm going to hack it all to hell. So they better get the right information from you. I'm about to dip out of here anyway, Rico, because I got a stuff to do here, and I want to go have a late lunch with my girl and the kids. So yeah, Rico's got a pretty cool thing going on, and that's why we've been calling him Rico Claus lately. So
Sherry, we are trying to get donations to put a fish tank in the classroom, in his
Better House classroom. Yeah. She's what they call it an interventionist. Okay. A lot of times the kids that'll fall behind in their education a little bit, or they might have autism, or they might have a cranial stenosis that puts pressure on their brain, that has a hard time to learn. There's a lot of things, I mean, that causes our kids to not learn well, for a better way of explaining it. But what she does is she's an interventionist, and she takes these kids out of the classroom during the day, and she helps them get back on track. So say like like I've been using it all day. Kid just barely passed second grade. We had COVID going on, and he was in virtual class, and he's going back to third grade this year, and he's having a hard time because he really didn't understand what was going on, but he passed by the skin of his teeth. Things like that happen. We've seen it. We've all been in school. We've seen it happen. Okay. So this is a young man or young boy that might, or young girl that might not be quite up to par, and not quite understanding. She can take these kids from the classroom, a certain amount of times a day or a certain amount of times a week, whatever, and get them back in, get them back on track, and help them get their education back. But a lot of times these kids, they get so upset, because they're getting embarrassed in the classroom because they don't know. So they might act out or what have you. And that's why, again, that's where she comes in and she helps them kind of focus and get together, and some of them have anger issues. And, if you're a fish keeper, you sit back and watch an aquarium for a while, man, it's like all your problems and things are just gone, like, what was I mad about again? I forgot, and it's great for kids too, because even my kids will come in here and then they get upset about something. They'll just come in here and look at fish, So instead of timeout, I said, all right, go to the fish room. But it works, and the school district is allowing us to put in a fish tank in their classroom this year. So, unfortunately, type my PayPal. It is at, there you go. Exactly, it is, and it is a rewarding job. And I did a good long stint in the military, and it was really cool to teach soldiers different things. But I mean, she's teaching them on a whole different level of stuff, and it's amazing. And the bad thing about it is that she's not doing just one grade level; she's doing kindergarten all the way through 5th.
Oh dang! It's hard enough doing one
by herself. There's supposed to be 2 interventionists. She's doing it all by herself. So yeah, and she's an incredible lady, and I watched her last year teach kids, virtual. I was like, wow, man! And just sitting here watching her, I learned stuff. I was like, wow, I forgot all about that, and I learned that back in 1st grade when I was a kid, Right. So, anyways, that's what that's about. That's what it's all about, Miss Sherry. I know I find them very calming as well, but if Rico would, I'd really appreciate if you come up and just tell us about this, Christmas thing he's putting together for us, and then we can get out of here because I have to go eat dinner with my kids. So Rico, you're out there, man. Huh?
Late dinner or late lunch or dinner?
Well, late lunch. It's 2:00. Well, 2:30. So.
Or dinner.
If Rico's out there, I know he's doing something like it's a Christmas thing that he's doing. He's taking donations. Give you 5 minutes. All right, man. Rico, you got it. But Rico's doing a really good thing, for the fish fam too.
So I believe he's taking donations, and he's.
Oh, Gina, that would be so freaking cool.
And they're gonna.
Well, you never know, Miss Gina. if we raise enough money, we just might. That's so incredible, guys, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I really, really appreciate it.
Do you have do you already have the 40 breeder or not yet?
Brother, we don't have nothing.
Okay, I thought you said you had a 40 breeder already.
No. I don't have any spare tanks for nothing. I'm trying to get rid of my shrimp so I can make some room.
Yeah, why are you getting rid of your shrimp?
Man, because I got so many of them, and a lot of the pet stores don't want them. I mean, I can use them for fish, I guess, or use them for fish food. All right, guys, here he is.
Well,
Rico.
send them to me. I'll take them.
What's up, man? I didn't want to. You should have focused just on your thing here. I don't want to take any. What if people only? I don't know. And I also don't like this view because it's way too big.
The love,
There's two. Your face is huge on my screen right now. There you go. And look at Kevin.
Here we go. How about
Hi, Kevin. You big jerk.
There we go. Got it.
Hey.
Don't even say hi or nothing. I was
Hello,
playing a video
Michelle.
game, so you dragged me away from my game.
Miss Sherry, I'm not for sure. I'm pretty sure it does though. Miss Sherry, I'm pretty sure.
It's not like you can't waste your time doing that later. Sorry, did I say that out loud?
It's not wasting time. It's good for you.
Right on.
And I'm retired. I've already, put in my time. So wasting time is my job now.
Absolutely.
Oh.
All right. So quick rundown. Still getting a lot of this worked out. Not a lot of it. Most of it's already worked out. Still got a couple things left to do. But the basic rundown is from December 19th until December 31st, I will be coming up on different streams and playing Santa Claus and doing giveaways. Anybody that's in the Fish Fam that does live streams can sign up to have me come up and do a giveaway. The giveaway costs nothing to the channel host. Nothing. It's going to be 100% free. So Rocco, Kevin, if you were interested, you would go sign up. The form is very simple. It's just going to basically ask you for your channel, your channel name. I don't have that set up yet, the sign up part. It'll be on fishtuber.com, and you don't have to sign up on fishtuber.com if you don't want to. It's a whole separate thing. You're going to go there, you're going to put in your URL for your channel, the channel name, and a rough idea of your subscribers, just so we can get an idea. We're hoping to be able to give away $50 minimum. Well, the $50 minimum is it. We're giving away a $50 minimum on every channel.
Wow.
We hope to be able to cover every channel that signs up. And because there's roughly about 50 channels who do live streams semi-regularly, roughly. So we're halfway there already in the first week. And, we've gotten to the end of November.
Okay.
So you would sign up as long as we have enough donations to cover everybody that signs up. Great. If not, we will invite all the channels who have signed up to a private live stream, and we'll do a random generator so that we can pick the channels. The reason we want to know how many subs you have is because if you are a smaller channel, you'll get weighted heavier in that random generation.
Oh, way cool.
So the smaller channels will have a bigger chance to have the giveaway than the bigger channels. Because
right on.
This is a dual-edged thing, right? It's partly to get views for you guys, right? But it's also to give stuff away to people who maybe that's the only gift they get that year.
Absolutely. That's way cool, man.
Again, we're up to $1,800 already. I've got some of the big channels on board, but I haven't reached out to most of them already. I haven't talked to a lot of them yet. So I can see us being able to cover all 50 plus channels that stream with no problems, to be honest. I think it's going to happen.
Way awesome, man.
It has to be a surprise too. So from the 19th through the 31st, you're not going to know. Now, Rocco, if you sign up and you are one of the ones that we're going to do the giveaway on, you'll know that you and I will work out a schedule. You'll know that I'm going to come up on your stream at 5 o'clock on Tuesday. But nobody else will know, and you're not allowed to advertise it.
That's awesome.
Because it has to be a surprise. That way everybody has to pretty much watch every stream to increase their chances of winning. You can only win once, too. Only once. I will be keeping track of who won. You can only win once over the whole thing. So
that's awesome.
So we should have, roughly 50 different people that win prizes and if we get more than $50 per channel, then we go up to the next level, whatever it is. We're going to split it evenly between all the different channels.
Great. And when you said for the channels to sign up for that there's a form for it, you're going to be putting that out soon?
It's very soon, yeah. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Mike from Florida Fish Rescue is actually just building the form, and I think he's already got it pretty much done, but he had some stuff to do. So that will happen anytime now. KG Tropical said that they're interested in doing in sponsoring some donations.
Oh, sweet.
Dan's Fish.
I did, Patrick. Thank you so much. God bless you, brother. I appreciate it.
I'm trying to think of who. There was another.
Look.
good sized channel that said they were interested, you know, and if you want to donate, and most people are just anonymous. Oh, the important part, so that you know that your donation has been, you know, it's listed that I have your donation. There's a spreadsheet out there. Zen Ginger's in here. As long as you didn't take away her mod abilities when you banned her, she I think she has the information. But if she could put that in there, there's a spreadsheet that's it's viewable for everybody. So you can go there, and let's say, Rocco, let's say you gave me a donation today.
Mhm.
You can go to today's date,
Night, Patrick.
see how much the donation is, and you can see your initials. That way, you know it's listed, and everybody can see this. That way, if you don't see your donation on there, you know, you can say, "Hey, what the hell? Where's my donation at?" You know, maybe it's an oversight on my, part. But that way, everybody knows. Oh, Lori too. I'm sorry, Lori.
Then you are a mod girl.
Okay, but she's got the stuff there.
No, Zen Ginger is not. Oh, now she is.
Yeah. If you can anything,
So
just like with Rocco. Go ahead, Kevin.
Sorry. So the Zen
So are we
Ginger
talking
is
like-
asking, what if two streams overlap?
You better have multiple monitors.
Yeah, and we picked the wrong one. Yeah. Well, you lost out. You know, it's
like a gamble, man.
because that does happen a lot. I mean, there's so many streams that you're right, that does happen a lot, and you know, it's sort of the thing. You might pick the wrong one a few times. You know, I'm going to right now already. We have enough that I can do at least one giveaway a day. That. For those 2 weeks,
cool,
the week before Christmas and the week after Christmas, we can do. We already have enough
idea a lot.
to do one a day.
Man, you guys are awesome, man.
I like that a lot, Rick.
Donations can be just cash. A lot of people have sent me PayPal, which they put my link in there. But also, just like with Rocco, if you've got, you know, let's say you want to give away fish. That's fine. If you want to give away plants, that's fine. Anything fish related,
like that, yeah.
or any kind of gift cards to any place. I am going to buy. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I'm going to work it out, but I want to have the option to have gift cards for, say, like Amazon.ca for our Canadian friends, or
right on.
we want to make it global. So if somebody from Australia wins, we can do stuff. If it's from Sweden, if it's from the UK.
Way cool.
And I'm working a little bit with Blake's. We just started talking about it with Blake Aquatics to sort of be the point person in Australia. We do have quite a few, you know, Australian fish fan people.
Sure.
So I'm going to be on one of, you know, some of their streams
at least
as well.
4.
Oh,
Yeah,
awesome, man.
So yeah, Sandy, Canadians can win too.
Rico Claus goes all over, man.
We want to make it global. We don't want it. We want it to be totally inclusive so that anybody can win, you know?
Right.
And any size channel can sign up. I mean, if KG Tropicals wanted to do a giveaway, they could definitely do giveaways on their own.
Right.
But if they'd like me to come up, they can sign up as well. If you've got 100 people, that's fine too. It doesn't matter the size of your channel as far as being eligible for it. In fact, we want the smaller channels to be the ones that we do the giveaways on.
Sure.
You know? Last thing, I think I covered everything there. I really need to. I'm actually making just a PowerPoint. I'm going to talk over so I can just link this so everybody has.
There you
all
go.
the information.
There you go.
You should also just do like a promo video too.
Yeah, well, that's what the PowerPoint was going to be.
Better.
That was going to be the PowerPoint was going to be in the presentation. It was going to be in the promo video. I'm going to do a stream specifically for this once a month, so that if people have questions or concerns or whatever, they can bring those up in that live stream.
Fantastic.
So once a month, we'll talk about it.
Way cool.
The last thing is on Christmas Eve at midnight, we're going to start up a live stream. I'm on my channel. And it's going to run all day Christmas until midnight Christmas, so that if you're alone or something, You can come up and hang out with some Fish Fan people. There might not always be somebody up on the stream, but there'll be people in the chat. I'm going
Man, that's
to,
awesome.
you know,
Are
if
you
I'm not,
gonna be-
if,
Are you
go ahead, Kevin.
are you doing just Christmas, or are you doing from Christmas Eve to Christmas?
So basically, it's all Christmas Day. It's like 12:01, you know, Christmas morning,
Okay. All
all the way through Christmas.
Cool.
Yeah, that
Awesome.
entire day. And I, you know, my kids are all
Awesome.
adults, so
That ginger. That
I'm going to
ginger.
hang out with my family too. But they're all adults, so you know, we'll have some place to hang out.
I
So
love it.
if you don't have family, you know, Christmas is really hard for some people. So if you don't have
Oh,
family
yeah.
around, or you don't want to be with
Oh, I
your
love it,
family,
man.
whatever it is, there's going to be a stream going
I love
all
that,
day.
man.
People come in.
Right.
I love that, man.
You know, that's like super awesome, Rico. Because I know, you know, I was in the Army for almost 20 years, and a lot of times I wasn't home. I wasn't even home for Christmas. A lot of times, you know.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, you know, like I'd be like when I was in Korea, I was in the part of Korea I was at, I couldn't bring my family. My family had to stay back in Georgia. You know, so all I had was a bunch of Joes to hang out with, you know, and they weren't my family, but they were my family, you know,
Yeah.
and to have something cool like this, you know, where people can come and hang out because their family might not be around. They might not have family or whatever the case may be, man. It's just like, man, it's so awesome, man. It's kind of heartwarming, man. I want you to know I really do appreciate what you're doing with this, man. This is like amazing.
Well,
It really
you know,
is. It's pretty
thank
kick-ass.
you. And that was the goal, is to give back to the community that's done so much for me personally. And
Well,
it's just an
yeah.
awesome community. I mean, you see it with what you're doing. You know, you've been talking about it for an hour. Oh, I guess 2.5 hours. I just saw. So you've been going for 2.5 hours talking about it, and you're what'd you say, $230 or something?
Well, let me try to pull it up again. Let's see. We have $218.
See, in just a couple hours. So that's amazing. That this community is great. The stuff that they're doing for Amber, the stuff that was done for Chubbs.
Right.
I'm going to put my channel into the running, but I'm at the very bottom. If we have enough to cover all the channels, then I as well will have Santa Claus come up on my channel. I have an interesting way that's going to happen.
Way cool. Way cool.
But that's at the end. My channel will be the last. That'll be the very last. You know,
That's awesome, man.
I put myself
That's
at
awesome.
the bottom.
I tell you what I can do. I can donate a sweatshirt,
Cool. Yeah.
sweatshirt or a t-shirt or something.
Thanks for reminding me. I started to talk about it. If it's not PayPal, Santa@RicoStan.com. You know, shoot me an email there. Let me know what you want to do. We can talk about stuff. Or if you have questions or concerns that you don't want to put here, put that in there too. Santa@RicoStan.com. You know, shoot me an email. We can discuss things. We can, you know, if you're not sure exactly how to do it or whatever, or like I said, if you have concern about stuff, let me know. I think I covered all the important stuff there. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun time. Tons of prizes. You know, some of the stuff is like a book and some plants. Some of the stuff. Oh, I keep thinking of new things. If you want to make it promotional, you know, there's people out there like, a good example is Guppy Guru. He has the Waterfront SLC, you know, his fish store. He's given us 4 $50 gift cards from there.
What?
So we're going to make sure that people know that this gift came from the Waterfront for the Waterfront. Obviously.
Right.
You know that Guppy Guru. So we're really, it's not just a great game or a great thing that he gave it to us, but it's also promotional for him. So if you want to do that for your store, your channel, whatever, we can do that.
Cool.
If you just want to give cash and make it anonymous, that's what most people are doing. That's fine too. And the very last thing, which is sort of a little controversial for some people, let's say you have a channel and you want me to come up and play Santa during this thing, but you want to supply the giveaway. You don't want it to go into the pool for everybody else, and you want to supply the giveaway. that's okay too. We're not going to mark that down. It's not going to be part of it. You'll take
Gotcha.
care of that 100%. I'll come up and just do the giveaway just to make it fun for your viewers too.
Sure.
You know, that's a little bit a little aside, but maybe if you've got your own fish store, I'm thinking of somebody like Jadrin, which I haven't talked to him. He hasn't said that, but I'm thinking about somebody like Jadrin. Maybe he wants to do a live stream and just have me come up and give away stuff for his, you know, just
That'd
to
be cool too. That's way
practice
cool,
that.
man. That's way cool.
I think I covered everything. Any other questions, Kevin?
Rico Claus, man, you're the man, brother.
It's going to be fun. And this
Restoring my faith in humanity.
Alex from the Secret History Living in Your Aquarium, he was interviewing Sean Peck, and I came in the stream and said hi and stuff, and Alex said, you know, Sean, I'm friends with Sean. Sean and I talk quite often. So Sean said, hey, hi to me, and Alex said hi, and he says, man, I really hope that guy plays Santa Claus for the Fish Fam, you know, this year. And I was like, you know what? That's a great idea. I'm going to do it. So it was his was the nugget, you know. Said Ginger.
And
that's the thing too. If you'd like your name attached to it and say, you know, Rocco was giving this one away, that's fine. I have no problem with that. That's
right.
That's 100% up to you. You just got to let me know, you know, when you do your donation, what you want. If you want it anonymous, whatever.
Sure.
We get it all? It was just like blah. I just threw up a ton of information on your
Well, I know we do on the morning show that Jess and I do together. We try to put out a bunch of stuff, so I have it in my notes to make sure we mention that and how to get a hold of you.
Awesome. Yeah, and we did when I filled in for you on Monday. I think we talked about it there. I'm pretty sure we did. We talked about it, and then Bob Kaler had me come up on his stream and talk about it, and Pam.
Right on.
You know, the Hot Mess Express. You know, I was up with those two fine ladies.
Right.
I've been on so many streams. I feel like I just put out a new album. You know, when I'm on here, I'm promoting my new album.
You really should just do a video on it. That would be so much easier.
Well, again, I have a video on it, but I don't have all the parts, so I'm not going to make a video until I have all the parts. Right? I have to have the full
one and one.
So yes, I already have it all made, except I just gotta. It says insert link here. You know, as soon as I get that, I can release it. But at the same time, it's good to do these because now we're live, and if you've got questions, it's a good time to ask them. You know, people in the chat or whatever. So I am going to link people to that video, but
I just don't. I appreciate what you're doing, and I feel like you're going up on so many. You need some time to yourself too. So thank you for coming up and.
No, yeah, that's not a problem, man. Dude, again, I'm retired. I've got time on my hands. I don't have young kids like a lot of fish fam, or I'm not a young kid like a lot of fish fam. So, you know, this is
resemble that remark.
This is what I, you know, this is fun for me. I'm enjoying this. I'm having a blast. So I want to do this. I want to do this.
Thank you.
Absolutely, Rico. I again, man. I want you to know I really do appreciate what you're doing there, man. And it's a great thing, man. Because you know,
yes, thank you, Rico.
People don't have the the means, or they don't have this, or they don't have that, and you're making that possible, and you're spreading the love and restoring my personal faith in humanity. So,
yeah, back at you, man. One other thing: donations don't have to be $50. Sorry, Border Patrol. I don't know if you're going to hear it. The choppers go by quite often because we're right on the border. So, donations can be $1. The donations don't have to be $50. It's a pool. So if you've only got $5 that you can spare that you want to give, I mean, don't give me your last $5. I'm not saying that, but if that's all you last spare,
pennies too.
Yeah, don't feel like you have to give $50 because that's the minimum giveaway. That's not. There is no minimum for the donation. So whatever you do.
Right on. Way cool.
Not sure
so
what
you heard
that
it here
means,
first,
Chewy.
guys. Well, not first, but you heard it here. So again,
But
guys,
thank you so
it's time
much
for
for
me to
doing
go
it.
eat some
I
lunch,
know
man.
that I know that there's so much that goes into it. So thank you so much, Rico.
Oh, there's a lot of people pitching in different ways, and again,
Yes,
it's not
but
it's not it's
but
not mine. It
Right.
belongs to all of us.
no, you're right. But you're the one that's organizing it
Facilitating
all,
it.
and we really
Yeah. You're
appreciate
making it
it. So
happen. You're
thank
putting the
you.
time and effort in to make it all happen. And that's like freaking amazing. It's just really cool.
It's fun. It's fun. Don't make it sound like it's a job. I'm having fun. I'm
Right
waiting
on.
for somebody to come across and just be really negative about it and, bring up something really horrible.
Right.
Actually, that sort of did happen a little bit, but I don't want to get into details there. Just it brought up, I found out some history about stuff that had happened in the
Oh,
past
really?
as far as giveaways and such. And that was unfortunate, and I'm not going to get into it, but
Right on.
overall, it's been very, very positive. And I try my hardest to keep things on a positive note. And
Right on.
so it's
Right
easy. It's easy. It's fun.
Right on, man.
You need to go out to dinner. Go get your
I need to
dinner.
go have some dinner with my kids and my best half.
Yeah, go do that.
All right, guys. So
Kevin.
again, I appreciate everything you guys have done so far. If you would, put it out there for everybody to know about it. Like right now, we're sitting at $218, and we need everything. I don't have any spare tanks. One thing I got is a couple neon tetras and some Bursonos plecos, and I know Chubbs had said something about he wanted to put in some plants, and a few other people said they had fish. So let's find out what we're going to put in there for livestock, and let's find out what we're going to get for a tank first. So, spread the word, and let's see what we can come up with, because the money that she's got right here, it'll go for the tank, filtration, food for the year, everything, and then bringing the fish back here at the end of the school year, and then taking them back the beginning of next year. So, they're not our fish. That's like for the kids. So we all know that they're for the kids. They'll come here for the summer, and then they'll go back over there again for the next school year.
If you're gonna do that, Rocco, probably a 40 breeder.
That's
probably
exactly what I'm thinking. Exactly.
If you're gonna need to transport it, 40 breeder.
Well, I think it's got a better footprint too for kind of what we're looking at.
Yeah, not huge, but a good viewing area, and
exactly.
I think so too.
That's what I'm thinking. Exactly what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking we're going to go with a 40 breeder.
Yeah.
So and I know I can. If I talk to my local LFS, I might be able to get a little deal on that too. So.
Well, so the Zen Ginger brought up a good point. It's only $50 on Petco right now.
Right. Well, that's what I said. I have a Petco that's probably about 30 miles away, I think. I got a Petco about 30 miles away, but I got a local pet store. The Pet Supplies Plus is like 7-8 blocks away, and the guy that runs it, the manager. I don't know if he's the manager or franchise owner or whatever. He's from Chicago and he's a Cubs fan. So,
so you've already talked to him a little bit, and you found that out.
Yeah,
so make sure you wear your
using him up a little bit. Yeah,
make sure you wear your Cubs swag.
He's a great guy. He's a great guy too. So. Maybe if I can pull him off the side and talk to him a little bit and see if we can't get a little something. Oh, and Pet Supplies Plus matches Petco prices. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Way
I could send you a Ryan Sandberg rookie card you could butter him up with. I'm not getting rid of that. I don't have.
I say, whoa, dude, what?
I don't have too many cards left. I have my Mark Grace autographs rookie. I have my Ryan Sandberg. I've got my Andre Dawson's.
Andre Dawson. Wow, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
All those Cubs from the 70s and 80s.
Yeah,
even early 90s. But Rhino was one of my favorites.
Yep.
Mark Grace was very cool to meet. I actually got a little starstruck when I met him, and my voice was shaking. Yeah, I called him. I was like, he was Kevin Foster. He was a pitcher for the Cubs.
Right.
Only a couple of years, but Kevin gave me his bat for my son.
What?
And it has a name on it, stuff, and it was his bat.
Yeah.
He gave it for my son, and Mark Grace was with him. And I said, Mr. Grace, could I get your autograph as well? But my voice was all shaking. I was like, Mr. Grace, can I get your autograph? You know, I was nervous reading him, and I've never
Right.
been a nervous guy like that talking to
Yeah.
you know. But for some reason, Mark Grace, I was just like,
I got a bunch of his cards too. I got a bunch of his cards.
Hey, Chewy.
Hello,
dude?
how is everybody?
Doing
Good,
real well,
good.
doing real well, man. You get ready to dip out of here and go have some lunch with the kiddos and the best half.
Speaking of Chicago, I got a video coming up on Chicago
Okay.
that features, get a load of this, Donald Trump singing in it.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. He sang "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" in Chicago.
No way.
Once. Yes.
I'll be damned.
Yes.
Trump
And
at a Cubs game?
yes, and Chicago. It's about my time in Spokane, 1979. You know, like back in the dinosaur ages.
Uh-huh.
But why I came up, I'm talking to a producer friend of mine today,
Mhm.
and a certain woman came up that's in the World Wrestling Federation that they're trying to arrange for me to interview when I go back to school.
Oh, really?
Yes, because it was always put on the back burner every time. So I'm hoping to interview her this time because we sort of have a lot in common.
Oh, really? She's in the fish hobby?
Music,
You were a woman in the WWF too?
no, but music. I followed wrestling.
Oh, very
And
cool.
she's got music, and she's a performer in the WWE.
Later, my fish tanks. Take care. Be safe.
You know who I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
The one and only Goldilocks.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I'm not a wrestling fan, so I don't know.
It's kind of like more modern WWF
White
rather
chipmunks, how you
than
doing?
the old kind of stuff, right? But she has a channel here on YouTube.
I'll be
she-
damned.
And she interviews musicians, and she also interviews producers and all sorts of other things.
Wow, way cool.
Yes.
I should go over and visit her and see if she'll interview me.
Well, you know, like get the word out there, but
Joke.
you know, like you have to write her booker and all of that sort of stuff.
You know what? I don't want to interrupt you, Chewy, but I'm going to drop down because I left my game running.
Oh no.
So I'm going to go back to my video game. Thanks for having me up, Rocco.
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna
best.
leave
No, I
home.
appreciate
Thanks
it
for
coming up,
having
man.
me.
Rocco, real quick, you said there's no time limit on this, so we can donate again a little bit later as well, right?
Yeah. What we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to get in there on just before the 9th. So maybe like I don't know, maybe
9th of
end
August,
next
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like the
okay.
end of next
gonna go eat
week,
lunch,
beginning
bye.
of the week after, and try to get in there so we can get the water in the tank, get it set up, and stuff like that. And
Okay.
then, people want to donate fish later on. That's cool too. Whatever
Yeah.
have you. But
And you'll need
these
money
all-
like for
Yeah.
upkeep, like you were talking about. So it's not like
Sure.
it can end. So
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I'm going to drop
We're
off, but hopefully maybe I can even do a little more than what I did.
No,
But
brother.
again, I didn't put a note on mine, but hopefully you know what it's for. Okay.
I got you, brother.
Chewy, take care. I'm sure we'll see you either tonight or tomorrow or sometime. And if I don't see you,
Tomorrow morning, probably.
when is your move is when?
I leave on earliest August 2nd.
Oh, okay. So we still got time. Okay, we'll talk to you later.
Cool,
Take care,
man.
everybody.
God bless you, brother. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Anyhow, Rocco, I left you a song
Danny Weshy, what's up?
in the chat. It's in the behind chat.
Got you.
Okay, it's called Sometimes. It was produced by Michael Wagner. Like you might know other projects Michael has done, like Dawkins and Metallica and all of that kind of stuff. Okay, like that's who I've been talking to.
Oh, outstanding. Okay.
Okay, and this was the song that she submitted to our radio
Oh, right
station.
on. Okay.
So
I'll check it out. Most definitely.
yeah, yeah.
Danny Weshy, what's up, buddy? Hey, Danny, I got a question for you since you work at Pet Supplies Plus. Okay. We're trying to put a fish tank in my girlfriend's classroom, and we're kind of reaching out for folks that want to kind of sponsor us a little bit, help us out a little bit with that. If it wouldn't be, like I said, if it wouldn't be for my shoulder being jacked up, I'd be working 24 hours a day practically, for, overtime and stuff, and I wouldn't have to reach out. But with it being for the kids in the classroom and with it being for her and not for me, I swallowed my pride. And I asked for a little help from the fish fam about, maybe helping us out getting a tank in her classroom. Well, we're looking at a 40 breeder. Okay. But I didn't know what the probabilities were of, because I don't know how that chain works, but we're kind of looking at, going over there because I have one that's like literally like 7-8 blocks away. But as far as, talking to them about getting a little help, or a little bit of a break on things, I don't know if you knew what the probability of that would be or what I should ask or how I should word that. I thought maybe you would want to know. Hey, Chewy, no problem, brother. No problem. But yeah, Danny, if you have any advice on that, that would be awesome. Adele, how are you? What is it with you, Adele? Every time I'm getting ready to dip out of here, you pop up. It's really good to see you, though, Adele. Hardly see you at all anymore. But yeah, Danny, I didn't know if there was any certain things I should ask or say, or I'm basically asking you for advice in a a shoe in. Okay, what we're trying to do. I'll just break it down one more time since there's a couple new people. My girl is still a teacher. Okay, she's still teaching at the same school, but her job description has changed and big time. She has like 10 times the responsibility she had before, and probably that much in student load as well. She's teaching now kindergarten through 5th, but she's an interventionist. Okay, so if a child's falling behind in class, they can go to her. They can get assigned to her, and she helps these kids out. Also, kids that have I don't want to say learning disabilities, but they might have like autism or like a cranial stenosis that's putting pressure on their brain and not allowing their brain to function properly, and they're having a hard time learning, or they might have dysgraphia or dyslexia or something like that, right? She helps these kids get back on track. If a kid's getting falling behind in their classroom, she helps them get caught up and understand what they're doing and get them back on track with the rest of the class. Okay, so she's doing that for kindergarten through 5th grade, and she was only supposed to be doing half of that, but now she's doing all of it. So also, the fish tank part of it is these little kids come in there and they don't have a lot of things because this is a what she call it, a 1A school or something. I can't remember what it was, but 90% of the children in this school, okay, are have financial hardship. Over 90%. Some of these kids are staying in homes that have no furniture. I mean, they sleep in a lawn chair. We've seen it. I mean, that's not a story. That's real. Okay, so putting a fish tank in the classroom will give them an opportunity to have something that they don't ever have. Give them a chance to learn about something, and maybe get them into the hobby later on in life. And it'll be a tool for a lot of things. It'll be a stress relief because a lot of these kids, they get frustrated and they get embarrassed in the classroom, and they act out because they're embarrassed. They get a chance to come into this little classroom with her, and have a fish tank, and we all know how a fish tank works for us. I mean, I get upset, I just shut the door and I come in here and I just woosah. I look at my fish and I mess with fish. Next thing you know, I'm in the best mood ever and I'm happy go lucky again. but it'll teach them responsibilities too, because she can assign these students to, it's your turn today to feed the fish this morning, and it's your turn at the end of the night to turn the lights off or what have you. It's all stuff like that. So that's what we're trying to do. So if anybody has any, if it trying to go for it, I have some African scorpions that are now spawning themselves. Oh wow, cool. But see, that's just that we don't know exactly what kind of livestock we're looking at. But as far as lights, fish food, filtration. Well, I think I got the filtration squared away. But extra media later on down the road for the filters and just upkeep stuff like that. Lights, hoods, food, substrate, plants, all that stuff. So I didn't know if there was a way since you work there, would be a good way to present that to somebody. I don't know if you had like an in. We're trying to get a classroom, a fish tank in my girl. She's an interventionist, and we're trying to put a classroom in there, or a classroom in there. We're trying to put a fish tank in the classroom, and I think it's kind of unanimous. We're thinking about a 40 breeder. I think that would be the best as far as a footprint, and we can put a lot of plants in there, a lot of hiding places for a lot of fish. I don't know if we want to. I think we could do like dwarf cichlids possibly. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Whew. But yeah, but I think it would be cool, and if people want to donate fish, that's fine too. Or if they want to donate plants, that's fine. But we got to put substrate in there. We got to put plants, and we got to. It's got to be here pretty quick. Not like yesterday, but I mean, she'll be able to get in the classroom on the 9th. The classroom actually starts I think she said the 16th, I think. So, that way we'll have a time to get things squared away. I already have a couple sponge filters already that are, seated already. So all we got to do is get the tank, to get the cycle started. I can put those 2 in there, but we got to get, an air pump and, just everything, so any kind of help that you guys want to put forward towards that would be like super incredible. And everybody would really appreciate it a lot. So too bad she lives so far. I have like 30 or 30 fish tanks. Wow. But and again, guys, and if I really do have to get going. I was supposed to have been out of here like 20 minutes ago. But if you guys would, spread the word a little bit, let them know that they can send any kind of monetary donations to Valhalla Fishroom at gmail.com. That's my PayPal. And if you want to send like anything else, email me and we can touch bases together, text back and forth, phone call, whatever, email back and forth, whatever. And we'll see if we can't, come together and make something happen there too. So you don't have to donate money, but if you want to donate something and you have fish or you have plants or whatever have you, or if you have an old air pump you don't need anymore and you want to put it in there, don't worry about it, man. I'll send you the address to send it to and we can make it happen. And I really do appreciate it, Wet Chipmunks. I really do. I really appreciate it. So with that, guys, I'm going to go eat me some dinner or a late lunch with my kids because my kids are looking at me like, are you coming? My little girl's in here about ready to beat me up. So you guys take care of yourself. And for those of you that have donated, wanting to donate, planning to donate, and are going to donate, God bless you. Thank you so much. Your thoughts and prayers, everything are worth $1 billion, and I really appreciate everything you're doing. And you're really helping out some unfortunate kids, and it's just really cool, man. You guys are the best, and I knew I could come to you. I knew I could come to you because you guys are the Fish Fam. You guys are the best ever. Don't you ever forget it. You are the best ever. Mad love. God bless. and don't drink the fish water.